Hi guys, today I'm going to come at you with a plate workout. So you're going to be using a weight plate. Now, I am aware that most of you at home probably don't kind of have that sort of material. So I am going to show you how you can also do this workout with a heavy or a couple of heavy books. I've robbed some of my son's school books that he doesn't need in school today, and I'm going to be using them. But if you've got like a heavy cookbook or encyclopedias, stuff like that, you can use them. I've already warmed up, so I'm going to get straight into it. If you haven't warmed up yourself, then pause the workout here, get in a bit of a workout, roughly 3 to 5 minutes, and then replay and get stuck in with me, okay? So this one I have a 10 kilo plate for. Again, if you have any plates at all, any weight plates, 5 kilo, whatever you've got at home, use those. If not, then heavy books will do the trick, okay? So I'm going to go through each of the moves. We're going to be hitting each move for about 15 reps, and one move flows into the other. So it is a complex style workout. You're going to go through little to no break, and then break at the very end of the entire sequence. There is approximately, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 9 moves total, ranging from squats all the way down to sit-ups, okay? So we're going to start off with our lower body and then work our way up towards our upper body and finish off with our core through this complex, okay? So the first move we got, as you can see here, I've got 3 books here stacked together for a little bit of extra resistance. It's not going to be overly heavy if you're using books, obviously, but it's better than nothing. It'll do the trick, okay? So we're going to start off with those regular squats. Those feet should be just wider than shoulder width apart, toes pointing straight forward, gazing straight ahead. You're going to raise those books in front of your chest, give about a 2-inch gap so that core switches on. Pull the abdominals in, break at the hip, and we're going to go straight into it, okay? 3, 2, 1, let's go. All the way down to the floor, and then squeeze those glutes at the top of that range of motion. You want to get those thighs parallel to the floor as you come down in that squat. Nice and low, and then squeeze it up. The larger the range of motion, obviously, the more muscle engagement, okay? Keep it going. I'm going to hit about 4 more here. Last one, and let that relax. Okay, the second move then is a squat to lunge. So you're going to widen that stance, squat down, lunge, back, lunge, forward, and stand, okay? So down in the squat, lunge the leg back the way and forward, the other leg forward and up. Keep that going. So you are not standing up in between to do that lunge. You're only standing up after you've hit that second lunge. Really burning out those quadriceps. Still with those books in front of the chest. For that resistance. Keep it going. We're going to go 2 more, okay? Down, lunge, lunge, and up. And last time, and up, okay. Next one down is a push press. So you're going to bend a little through the knees, not quite a squat, and then you're going to press overhead, okay? Down and press. Nice powerful motion. Pressing the minute those legs are straight again. So you're powering through that body, pushing from the heels. Keep it going. Feel that heart rate getting higher as those weights go overhead, those books or plates, whatever you're using. You can also do this with a kettlebell or a dumbbell, whatever you have yourself. I'm just trying to make this more accessible to everybody at home. 2, 1, and hinge at the hips, widen that stance, row, okay? Keep those elbows nice and tight, gaze straight ahead of the floor, pulling those buttocks up towards that chest, feeling those shoulder blades squeeze together in the back. So you're using your shoulder blades for this. Those elbows are staying nice and close to your torso. You don't want to be flailing your arms because you really want to feel those shoulder blades work. About 4 more here. Last one. And we're going back to that lower body. You're going to hold the buttocks or that weight straight up overhead. And you're just going to lunge it forward, alternating sides. Keep those elbows soft with those arms nice and straight. So you don't want that weight like on your head. You want it up in the air. And keep that core braced to keep that balance. Keep it nice and strong throughout. 3, 2, and 1. And let that one relax. We're going into a heartbeat halo. So you do your heartbeat and then bring it around the head one side, and then your heartbeat again, and bring it back around that head in the opposite direction. Make sure to go the opposite direction every single time, so you're hitting those shoulders equally. Keep it going. We're going to hit about 2 more. So last one, heartbeat, and then around the head. And relax it here. We're going straight down onto the floor now for a floor chest press. So you're lying on your back, knees bent at a 90-degree angle. Those elbows are straight on the floor, those books or weights directly above that chest, almost but not quite touching, and you're just pressing towards the ceiling, and then bring those elbows back down toward the floor, keeping it nice and close to your body, feeling that chest work. Keep it nice and strong. We've got 2 moves left before the sequence is over. Then we're going to have a little break and get stuck back in for a second round. 3, 2, 1. Next move, still on your back, same position. You're going to bring those books over your head and then back in front and center, okay? You want to push through those belly buttons, keep that lower back from arching. You want that lower back absolutely glued to that floor. This one will really work those lower abdominals and those transversus abdominals. That's the deep-seated abs that keep that core working absolutely to its best. So breathing out as you lower those books towards the floor, and breathing in as you bring them back to center. Those arms should be nice and strong. Keeping them steady, but keeping those elbows as always soft. You don't want to lock out your joints when you're using weights. You want to keep them soft and supple. I'm going for 3 more. And then we're going to finish off the sequence with a sit up and press. Okay, so sit it up and press overhead and lower slowly. Keeping yourself completely under control, so don't just flop back, guys. Keep that pull through those abdominal muscles. And lower nice and gently, nice and slowly to the mat. You don't want to be just falling back, okay? So it's nice and slow. Quick up, slow back. That's it. I'm going to hit 3 more of these. Then we're going to take a little break before we go into our second round. Last one. And let it relax, okay? So, those are our moves. I completely done that one with the books, just to show that you can use equipment that is lying around your house. I'm fully aware that not everybody has access to weights. Also fully aware that at the time of year that's in it, people don't want to even be ordering weights online because you got Christmas coming up, you got your shopping for that, and people are out of work as well, so they don't have as much money coming in any case. So that's why I want to make sure that these workouts are as accessible and doable by everybody as possible. So grab your heavy book or your tin cans or whatever you've got to add that little bit of resistance, and then get stuck in. There is absolutely no reason at all why you cannot have a full and effective workout in the comfort of your own living room, okay? So we're going to go back into the second round now. From here on in, I will be using my weight plate, but you can carry on with whatever it is that you have at home, okay? And if indeed you don't have any weights whatsoever, or you feel like you've nothing, just use a cushion. It won't really be any resistance as such, but it's just so that you have that feeling of having something in your hand to help guide you through those motions. Anything at all, okay? We got about 5 seconds here left before we get stuck in for round 2. 2, 1, those weights up and hitting that squat. Let's go. Don't forget to breathe throughout as well. In as you come down, out as you push back up. 4, 3, 2, 1, and into that lunge squat. And last time. Okay, straight into that push press. Down and up overhead. Remember, it's not a full squat, Just a slight dip through the knees to help get that weight up over your head. Three more. And bending over at the hip. Make sure whatever weight you are using, you have a really good grip of it. You don't want things landing on your head. Okay. Remember to keep those elbows tight, guys, as you squeeze those shoulder blades together. Three more. Nice, slow and controlled. And take it back up. And again, straight up overhead. Holding it just in place as you lunge forward. Four more lunges. And let that relax into a heartbeat halo. So pressing it forward and around the head. And back. We're going to go two more. And let that relax. Taking it down to the floor. I'm going to show you again from the side view because it's easier to see my range of motion this way. Lying it down, elbows on the floor. Weight just above chest. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Don't forget to keep that back glued to the floor as well. Push down through those abdomen. Keep it going. Three, 2, 1, and let that relax. And you're going overhead and back. Again, make sure you have a really good grip on that weight. Because whilst these are sometimes called skull crushers, you don't actually want any crushed skulls. Keep it nice and strong. Three, 2, 1, and sitting it up, overhead press. I'm going to go 4 more. And 1, and let it relax. Okay, so another 40 seconds here to rest. I'm kind of midway through there. I sort of decided that instead of actually sticking with the plate, I'm going to move for the final round to a kettlebell, just to show the diversity of this workout, that you can actually get one in with absolutely anything. So I'm switching it out to a kettlebell. So if you've got a kettlebell at home and nothing else, use your kettlebell for all 3 rounds. If you've got a weight plate, go ahead and use that. If you only got books, use those. Cushion, whatever. Anything that you can get your hands on to get this workout done. It is doable, okay? It is absolutely 100% doable by everybody with anything. We've got just 1 round left to go. We're going to hit that in about 5 seconds. So be ready. 3, 2, 1. If you're using a kettlebell, remember again that grip, holding those horns and resting a thumb on either side of the actual bell. Okay, 2, 1. Now we're going to hit it. So squatting it down. Remember to squeeze those glutes at the top. Push off those heels as you come up to standing, breaking that hip to lower yourself into the squat. So bum back and knees follow, okay? Last 4. And 1. And squat. Lunge. Lunge. Up. Two more of these. Last one. Okay, straight into that push press, slight dip, and powering it up overhead. Keep that core braced. Do not let that spine dip. You want to come up nice and strong, nice and flat. You don't want to be dipping back, okay? Keep it going. Last 4. Okay, and pitch it forward. Going to hit that row. Again, keep those elbows as close as possible. Now, when you're using a kettlebell, and therefore your hands are kind of closer together, you will notice that there is a little bit more flare than there was with your plate or your book. But you just want to focus on keeping them as close as possible and really squeezing those shoulder blades. 3, 2, 1, and take it right back up over your head, lunging the body forward, keeping the gaze straight ahead, keeping the upper body nice and strong, chest proud, back nice and flat. You're using a lot of your core throughout this workout to make sure to keep your form correct, keep that balance. So quite functional too in that regard. Keeping it nice and strong. We're going to hit one more either side. And let that relax. Straight in again with that heartbeat halo. So push it forward and around and forward and around the opposite direction. We're very nearly there, guys. We're on our 4th last move. 3 left to go after this. And then we're done. Just do what you can and get through. We're going one more in either direction. And we're taking it down to the floor for that floor press, hitting those chest muscles. Now again, when you're holding a slightly narrower weight, you'll notice that it's a different part of your chest doing the work. So that's absolutely fine. You're just concentrating more now on those inner pectorals than those outer ones. But it's all good. Strong pectorals mean a nice perky chest. And let's face it, ladies, we all want that. And men all want that for their ladies. Three more. 2, 1, hold it there. Go straight in to those skull crushers Bring that bell all the way down to the floor and then pull it back overhead. So you're using your abdominals to keep that back glued to the floor. You're using those shoulders, those triceps. Nice and strong, guys. Keep it up. 3, 2, and 1. And into those sit up and press. I'm going to hit 2 more. Last one. And let it relax. And there you have it, that's it. So we have done 3 rounds, exact same workout. And on each round, I showed you how you can do it with whatever you do have. So we used books for the first round. I did use a weight plate and weights, granted, but of course you can use some tin cans, heavy ornament maybe, whatever, anything that you want or have at home, anything that you can easily grip without, and that's not going to get damaged or hurt you, is fair game. So absolutely no reason why you cannot do this workout. And as I say, even if you have nothing, you can, if you want, pick up a cushion just for something to hold in your hands. But you can also do each of these moves completely with nothing. So you got your hands in front, you can do your regular squat, you can do your squat to lunge, just hold those hands in that prayer position. You can do your push press, just pushing those empty hands up overhead. You can do your bent over row, just squeezing those elbows, focusing on really squeezing the muscles together. Your overhead lunge again, just holding those empty hands overhead. Your harpy halo, clasp your hands together, do your harpy, go around the head one direction, and go ahead and go back the opposite direction. Your floor press, instead of doing obviously with a weight, you can just do a regular press up from your knees or from your toes, so you're still hitting that chest. For your pull over, you can just clasp your hands and pull the hands up over your head, and then obviously your sit up, just body weight, bring those hands up overhead at the end of it. So literally any way, shape or form that you want to, you can get this workout done. You don't have to have fancy equipment, you don't have to have access to anything really. You can just yourself and a bit of floor space and you're good to go. Anyway, if you try it and you like it, give it a like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye.